Hola chicos, this is your tutorial for your Grammar Tutor worksheet on the objective of indefinite articles cuanto, mucho, and poco. So first let's take a look at how this is achieved in English with words like a, and, some, a few, how much, how many, much, many, a little, few, etc. So on section A, your instructions are to identify the adjective or indefinite article of quantity and circle the noun here that it's introducing. So at this time, press pause and complete section A. All right, let's see how you did. Starting with number 2, there is little time to lose and much material to study. Number 3, how much paper do you need for the test? Number 4, Bart needs a lot of time to study. Adjective of quantity. Ricardo has many colored pens. We're looking for many and pens as your noun. Monica wants a few black markers. Few markers. Few is your quantity, markers is your noun. Andy has an eraser on his desk, one eraser. And then how many students will take the test? All right, so we're going to go on and look at the section in Spanish here and go on to part B. So in Spanish, the words that we're going to use that are indefinite articles are un, una, unos, and unas, and those change based on the gender of the noun. Also changing with the gender of the noun are words like cuanto, how much or how many. Cuanto becomes cuanto, cuanta, cuantos, cuantas, and then we have mucho, much or a lot, and poco, a little bit. So on part B here, what your instructions are asking you to do is the same as in A initially, where you're going to underline your indefinite article or your adjective of quantity and circle the noun. But then you need to make sure you identify this noun's gender and number. Clases is feminine and plural. So you're going to go ahead and identify its gender and the adjective that comes with it. And I'm also going to draw a line right down the middle of this chart because you should have one check mark on each side. You should have a check mark for masculine or feminine and one check mark for singular or plural. All right, this time pause and complete part B. All right, let's see how you did. We have unas materias. Materias is feminine and plural. Number 3, tienes poca tarea, which is feminine and singular. Necesitas muchos lápices. Lápices are masculine and plural. ¿Cuántos profesores tienes? Profesores are masculine and plural, even though it might include some female teachers. It's a group. No quiero un cuaderno verde. So cuaderno is masculine and singular. And then here, the last section, Marta necesita una calculadora. Calculadora is feminine and singular. Now for part C, we are completing the conversation between Juan and Maria, and we have 4 words to choose from, either an indefinite article, cuanto, mucho, or poco. So once you decide which of those 4 words goes in the blank, then you have to get the correct gender and number. So what we're actually looking for is the first one, cuantas is in the blank, but you'll notice that cosas is your noun. So it is feminine and plural. So just like we did in part B, we still need to identify the noun's gender and number before we can put the word in the blank. So back down in number 1, when we fill in the blank, we're going to be modifying diccionario. So we have to identify the gender and that number of that noun and then put the one of the four words that makes sense in the blank. So really apply yourself on this one. Press pause and complete part C. Let's see how you did. For this sentence to make sense, I would use tengo un diccionario para una clase fácil, because clase is feminine and singular. Tienes blank clases. Well, clases we know is feminine, and this time it's plural. So I think if we look at the conversation, Maria is going to talk about how many classes she has. Sounds like, Juan wants to know if she has a lot of them, so I would put muchas. Does she have a lot of classes? No, only 2. So we're going to modify clases again, feminine, plural, but this time it's the opposite, pocas. I only have a few classes. Juan's going to ask her some more about, in this case, school supplies, which are masculine, plural. So do you need some school supplies? Okay, so unos makes sense, but I think muchos might make sense as well. Do you need many school supplies? Yeah, I need paper and some books. We don't know how many books. We don't know if she needs a lot of books. Books are masculine, plural, so I'd probably go with unos, but if you put muchos, I would say that's okay too. All right, we're on to papel, masculine, singular. Now it's a question word. Let's see. I think he's asking how much paper do you need? So that's going to be cuánto. Papel necesitas. And it looks like he's still asking a question about how many things we need. Books, though, if we go back to masculine plural, that's going to be cuántos instead. Maria's going to answer the question, gosh, I need 14 notebooks? That's crazy. Cuadernos is going to be masculine plural, so that's obviously a lot. 14 is a lot of notebooks, so that's going to be muchos. Tienes lápices y reglas para la clase de arte. Do you have pencils and rulers? For a group of things here, we're going to go masculine plural. I would say either unos or muchos would work. Yes, I have pencils. I think muchos would probably work in either of these. But with ruler, which is feminine singular, only una is going to work, a ruler. Now here, Juan is talking about how much clothing and shoes he has, and it says un montón, so we know he's got a lot of shoes and clothing. So zapatos, masculine plural, muchos. If you used unos, I think that would be okay too. But ropa being feminine singular, we're going to have to go with mucha. Now, if you got some of those things wrong, that's okay. You could go back and redo it later or rewatch how I talked about what we're doing for each one. The last section asks us to compare the translations of una. So, tengo una regla. I have one ruler. Necesito una regla. I need a ruler. A thing or an item is 1. The quantity is 1. So it looks like uno because it does mean uno. It's just un before masculine noun. So un, una, unos all mean 1. Uno, un, una.